Hi everyone, I'm Jill and this is Pilates for pelvic floor part 2. So this time we're going to be lying down on the floor. You can still have your block or your cushion. And I hope you've been practicing those breathing exercises because this time we're going to try them on the floor as well. So we're going to lie on our backs. Now if that's uncomfortable for you, you can put a cushion or your block underneath your pelvis just to lift it up slightly. This is also really good if you've got a prolapse. If you're doing Pilates and you have got prolapse, it's always handy just to lift the pelvis up a little bit because that really helps to encourage the organs to naturally go back into their positions. But if you don't need the block, then you don't need it and that's fine. So first of all, I just want you to find your hip bone. So get your thumbs in, get the heel of your hands in. And you want to put your hands like a diamond shape across, so your heel bones, so if you can see, I'm like this. So the heel of my hand is on my hip bones. Relaxing the neck, nice and long. If you need a block for underneath your neck, that's also fine. And we're just going to tilt the pelvis backwards and forwards. Nicely tilting backwards and forwards. So we're just rocking and lifting. Imagine you've got like a bowl of soup or water on your pelvis. And as you're tilting upwards and your back is arching, the water is going towards the knees. And as you tilt back and you're flattening your spine, the water is coming up towards your belly button. So we're just tilting backwards and forwards. Again, this is a really good exercise just to release off the lower back if you need to, especially if you've been working all day. Good. And then we're just going to find the centre point, so where the water would be nice and still. And from there, you should be able to still get your hand into your lower back. So put one hand into your lower back and one hand on your belly. And we're going to practice that nice breathing, but this time in this position. So I just want you to take a deep breath in through your nose and expand your belly. And then exhale. And as you exhale, make that kind of noise. It just slows the breath down. So exhale, drawing in your belly button and drawing up your pelvic floor. You feel that natural length, like shortening, toning of the pelvic floor. And then inhale, and that natural lengthening. So here, and we're trying not to move the bones. That's why I've got your hands underneath your back. So as you breathe in, you should still feel that curve. You shouldn't be flattening down, if that makes sense. So you shouldn't be moving the bones and pushing down into your hands. So inhale, expand, exhale, contract, keeping your spine still, drawing up through your centre. Hold it, then inhale. Really expand the belly, exhale. Keep exhaling so far that your core pulls in, pulls on, switches on. You can give a little lift up if you wish through yourself. And relax. Well done. So that's like first level of doing any kind of pelvic floor work. So just that nice inhaling, expansion down, exhaling, contracting up. Just drawing up through the pelvic floor, through the belly button, but trying to keep the bones and your alignment nice and steady. And this time we're just going to try and draw the rib cage down a little bit as you exhale. And we're going to just try and lift the arms. So take a deep breath in, expand, and as you exhale, just take one arm back. Drawing in, and then inhale. Expanding, and then exhale. Take the other arm back on an exhale. Keeping the rib cage down, keeping the bones nice and steady. Inhale. Exhale, take the other arm back. Make sure your thumb's going towards the floor, nice long line. Try not to lift the ribs. Exhale, exhale. Inhale it back. There's a lot going on, isn't there? Inhale, exhale, swap sides, keeping the rib cage down. Center, inhale it back. Let's try both arms this time. So exhale, lengthen away, keeping that center nice and strong. You feel your core here. And then inhale, expand down into the pelvic floor, lengthen, then exhale. Inhale, exhale. Squeeze. Inhale. Expansion, think expansion on the inhale down to the pelvic floor. Exhale. Center, draw in, draw up, ribcage down. And release. And just relax your pelvis, give your legs a little shake side to side. And just notice how that feels. We can just stretch off the pelvic floor a little bit here as well. So if you just bring one knee in and grab hold of your big toe, if you can't get your big toe, just grab your ankle and just bring the leg up and outwards. So I'm going in and out. And just stretch, really stretch down here. If you're really tight in here, if you've been constantly holding on, then you will really feel this stretch. And if you just hold it for a little bit and do some nice breaths, you'll feel that those muscles just start to lengthen and relax. And as they do, just keep going, keep going, keep going, and just lengthen, lengthen, lengthen that pelvic floor. Nice. Again, these are good for prolapses too. And then release that leg. And then let's do the other leg. So hold onto your big toe if you can. Just hold it there. When you first do this, it might feel really, really tight in your back, in your pelvis, in your glutes. But just as you do, as you hold it a little bit more, you'll find that your leg starts to move away. Just take a nice deep breath in. Just keep lengthening it away. This is really stretching and lengthening into the pelvic floor. And remember, we need a functioning pelvic floor. We need one that can relax and can pull on, but at the right times, right? And then release that. Good. And just give your legs a little shake. Notice how that feels. You might feel a lot looser and lighter in there. Let's just slowly come up to sitting. Just sit up nice and tall and long. And just do some little wiggles around there. That might feel different for you now. Might feel like you've just let go of a lot of tension in there. And the more that we can do that, the more pain-free you will become. If you're interested in doing like a 6-week program, I have a free 6-week program in my book. My book is called The Embodied Core. And if you go into the book, you'll find a code to put in, and I'll send you a 6-week program. I'll put the links below. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that. Take care, and I'll see you next time.